Hello guys, today I will discuss about the how to cloud farm and cloud types, different types of cloud and the precipitations and what is the then you have seen your sky, the different types of the cloud like cumulus and and your cumulus cloud and strato there. So air mass, what are the air mass? A larger body of air having a little horizontal variety of the temperature and the moisture than the homogeneous of the surface over the which of the air mass form the called of the source of the region. Different types of the air mass and the different types of the because the cloud two cloud then the dense cloud and the little then the heavy cloud and then the temperature be different air mass and the air mass they collect the hues of the amount of the water in capacity building then the drop of the particles then that is the so the five major source of the regions the the five major source of the region warm tropical and the tropical subtropicals tropicals and the subtropical oceans and the subtropical hot desert and the relative cloud high altitude ocean and the very cloud snow covered to the high latitude and the permanently covered to the articles of Antarctica and the primarily air masses the maritime tropical and the tropical continental tropical and the maritime polar and the continental polar and your continental arctic. This is your globe. To your continental polar, this is the polar sections and your ये कॉन्टिनेंटल ट्रॉपिकल हो गया देन योर पीटीवीएम हो गया योर मैरीटाइम पोलार्स एंड द आर्कटिक सर्किल देश. तो देन द move on other. What is the front is the like two air masses. This is the cold and cold is the and the warm air masses because your cold masses is the dense and the your warm masses is the lightly and then the cold air masses can be the converted to the dense and then the your जो आपकी गर्म हवा है ये ऊपर जाएगी देन ये ठंडी हवा आपकी नीचे आएगी तो एयर मासेस यहाँ बन जाएगा देन डेवलप ऑफ द फ्रंट. तो यो क्या करेगा तो योर the when the two different masses and the distance and the precipitations of the moisture and the density different types की रहेगी उन दोनों की. एक कोल्ड है एक वार्म है तो डिफरेंट टाइप्स की डेंसिटी रहेगी. द बाउंड्री जोन्स बिटवीन द कोल्ड ऑफ द फ्रंट. अब इन दोनों के बीच की जो बाउंड्री जोन है ये कोल्ड एंड वार्म दिस इज द बाउंड्री दिस कॉल्ड ऑफ द फ्रंट आपको इसको बोलते हैं. देन द फिगर यू हैव अंडरस्टैंड and this is the process formation known as the fortifications and while the fortinize is the ended of the state of the front then the front can be the recommended with is the follow of the observations. First your है Sreped temperature. The temperature change is the relative to the sort of the distance and the sometimes change to the 10 to 18 degree. This is your northern pole and this is your southern pole. Then this pole this is your 5 to 10 degree and this is the north south and also the change of the moisture content because you have move on the upper section and your lower sections like you have tropic of Cancer and tropic of Capricorn then move other than the difference of the moisture level is the different. Rapid shifts of the wind directions. Rapid shifts because this is the wind direction because the wind is the dependency of the temperature and humidity कितनी है precipitation क्या हो रहा है. The pressure change and the cloud of the precipitation patterns. Then the types of the front, different types के front होते हैं, like you have the warm and the your cold current, cold your air. Then the front can be the different types. तो first your warm front को दिखाने के लिए, then cold front, then your stationary front, then this is the osno osni oscillated है, योर वेरी कोल्ड है और ये कोल्ड है. देन योर वार्म करंट आएगी. देन मान को ये बहुत ज़्यादा कोल्ड है, ये आपकी कोल्ड है, नॉर्मल है. देन योर वार्म करंट. देन डेंस जो है, जो ठंडी करंट है वो आपकी नीचे आएगी, और वार्म करंट है जो ऊपर जाएगी. देन द मॉइस्चर या ह्यूमिडिटी इन द बैंड. द स्टेनरी करंट इज द happen with the mass of air is the pushing against each other, and either the powerful enough move to the wind of the parallel in the front. Then you have realize your is the stationary current. This is your stationary current, cold and warm, and the between the gapping, this is the sections like you and you. That is further divided. The cold current आप जानते ही होंगे, the cold moisture is the warm and the moist एंड वार्म जो एयर है वो आपकी लेस रहेगी और कोल्ड वाली ज़्यादा. देन उसको कोल्ड वार्म इसमें ज़्यादा रहेगी, कोल्ड इसमें कम रहेगी, तो उसको वार्म करंट वार्म फ्रंट बोल दिया जाएगा. देन द डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ फ्रंट, एंड देन अदर योर साइक्लोन. वाई द साइक्लोन originate, and the different types of name of the cyclone, different types of the country. Like you have a country like Sri Lanka, Pakistan, Bhutan, Nepal. Then the given of the name, different types, cyclone types. Then the cyclone, how to cyclone originate, and which originate point, and the what is the condition can be cyclone originate. The different types of the cyclone, and the Bay of Bengal cyclone, and the Arabian Sea cyclone. You have realized the cyclone is the affecting of the coastal line and also the human disaster. Then you have realized the what is the cyclone. Cyclone is the significance of the temperatures and the different types of the atmosphere pressures and the temperature, humidity, and the climate and the air masses. You have your cold current and warm current, then originate and each other meet to the create a cyclone. And you have the hurricane and the willy and your also typhoon. This the Japanese were called typhoon and the willy in your Australia. The eastern tropical temperature cyclone, these are the weather distribution in the mid of the high latitude in the beyond the tropic of Cancer. You have realized the different types of the first your cyclone originate, then the north, this is your cold current and the warm current. Then the front can be the direction is the change, direction is the this is either direction this and this, मतलब अपोजिट साइड में इसकी डायरेक्शन रहेगी. देन द ओरिजिनेट, द वार्म जो आपकी जो एयर रहेगी वो क्या होगी, ऊपर जाएगी. देन द कोल्ड फ्रंट जो है आपकी ऊपर नीचे उठेगी. then the also accumulated and then originate and the biggest cyclone. Then the front cold and divert and then the circulation the old current. Then your first stage and your second stage and the third stage. How to the cold current can be this side and this side, the front can be and the warm आपकी द वार्म ऊपर अपराइज होगी, द डाउनवर्ड होगी आपकी ये वाली. फिर द कोल्ड करंट कैन बी द फ्रंट इज द डेवलप एंड दिस द वार्म इज द योर गोइंग टू द अपवर्ड साइड एंड द डाउनवर्ड साइड योर कोल्ड करंट. then the front is the upward side and the warm is your downward side. Then the your sixth stage, the sixth stage is the warm had the front dissolvable. Then the originate of the cyclone, the generally direction of the movement of the temperature cyclone is the west to east. cyclone की जो direction होती है वो west to east होती है. then the temperature cyclone was the west east and the heavy continent of the storm of the track and the velocity इसकी जो होती है. and then the ice land low, the During the winter month of the opposition masses have been the greater content of the precipitation and the winter cyclone are the generated to number of the more of the intensity. The jet stream is the opponent growth to the influence of the path of the temperature of the cyclone. Jet stream. Then the tropical cyclone. Tropical, why the called of the tropical cyclone? Because there is the location of the tropic sector. The tropic cyclone can be also understand. So what is the cyclone? You have see the cyclone ice, and the ice ball is the your these sections and the top view. The move of the other section, your cumulonimbus cloud, your rain based, and the outflow troporate and the troporate this the outflow and the rain band, your nimbus cloud, your cumulonimbus cloud, the different types of the about of the height and the different type of the shape. The cloud is the further divided of the three major parts एक तो cumulonimbus. So then the tropical sun core developed of the warm core. This is the extensions and the regions. द रीजन्स कहाँ डेवलप होते हैं, लोकल नाम क्या है इनका. इंडियन ओशन में इसको साइक्लोन ही बोलते हैं या चक्रवात भी बोल देते हैं. द अटलांटिक में क्या बोलते हैं इसको, अटलांटिक में बोलते हैं हरिकेन. योर दिस इज योर वर्ल्ड मैप. And also this is the India origin. This is your Australia. एंड द इंडियन ओशन में इसको क्या बोलते हैं, हरिकेन, साइक्लोन बोलते हैं, चक्रवात बोलते हैं. और ये अटलांटिक ओशियन लाइक योर नॉर्दर्न अमेरिका और सदर्न अमेरिका का पार्ट यो हरिकेन बोलते हैं. टाइफून योर ये द चाइना सी, येलो चाइना सी एंड द ईस्ट ऑफ चाइना सी, दिस पार्ट ऑफ द बॉर्डर इसको बोलते हैं टाइफून. द ऑस्ट्रेलिया विली विली बोलते हैं. देन मूव ऑन द अदर सेक्शन. द डिफरेंट बिटवीन द extratropical and the tropical cyclone. The differences are also asked the mains examinations. The extratropical cyclone and the tropical cyclone to have a clear front run, the system get to the energy of the horizontal temperatures and the textures. It is the extension to the spheres.